After months of anticipation, D-Day has finally arrived. The second joint agreement between North Korea and the U.S. on denuclearization and establishing warmer ties will hopefully come out after the second summit between the two leaders of those countries. We are going to connect to our reporters in Hanoi, starting with our Ji-won. She's standing by at the International Media Center in Hanoi. We'll get to Hee-jun shortly. Ji-won, what are we expecting today?
Well, Mark, the official summit between North Korean leader Kim Jong-un and U.S. President Donald Trump is to last over 5 hours today at the Sofitel Legend Metropole Hanoi. And it generally looks similar to the one back in Singapore last June. Now, to give you a rundown of today's schedule, the leaders will first have a one-on-one sit-down again starting 9 a.m. local time. They will then have an expanded bilateral meeting where we will once again see the key North Korea-U.S. delegates in one frame. And while we're not sure how long those talks will last for, the group will have a working lunch 2 hours later at around noon. And slightly past 2, the leaders will seal the deal of their Hanoi joint agreement. Now, President Trump is allegedly to leave the summit venue about 30 minutes after that, before which we may hope for some more quality time between the two leaders. Now, back at the Singapore summit, the leaders took a stroll around the Capella Hotel, but with the summit venue this time placed right in the middle of the city, we might not be seeing that walk. Now, once he gets back to his hotel, President Trump will be fielding questions from reporters for over an hour before leaving Hanoi at 6 p.m.
Yes, well, President Trump's press conferences are always a sight to see, so we look forward to that. Ji-won, today is, as we know, day 2 of their meeting in Singapore. It was a single day. They had their first sit-down in Hanoi on Wednesday. Just fill us in with the extra details we're hearing about that.
Sure, Mark. The two leaders seem to have got along well in their first meeting in Hanoi, seeing from President Donald Trump's tweets and North Korea's state-run news agency's report. Now, as you know, the meeting lasted for slightly over 2 hours yesterday, from a one-on-one sit-down to a +2 social dinner. The whole event finished about 10 minutes later than initially planned, so that could have been a positive sign. And we've heard some interesting comments from the two leaders, where President Donald Trump said we'll see about the declaration to end the Korean War, and that a lot of things are going to be solved. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un mentioned how they overcame all the obstacles and met again after 261 days in Hanoi. He then added that he hopes that they will be successful with time and that he will really try to make that happen. Back to you, Mark.